Welcome to our channel, seekers of deeper insight into human psyche and uncovering deep knowledge to transform your reality. Today's episode, aptly titled, Releasing Your Mindset from the Dogma, is the first of 7 episodes in our bespoke, Transforming Your Inner World series, dedicated to bringing you bite-sized ideas aimed at significantly shifting your perspective and enabling you to have a happier and freer life with a strong and winning mindset. In each episode, we delve into the crux of our inner realities, aiming to transform the way we perceive and interact with the world around us. In today's episode, we will cover breaking through dogmatic thinking, conceptual manipulation, how it shapes and influences our perspectives, often limiting our ability to see the big picture or full extent of our reality. We will also provide tangible advice and solutions on taking your destiny into your own hands. By shifting your perceptions and perspectives, we've dedicated numerous hours to meticulously research and compile this information. As a small, specialized channel, your support means a lot to us. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on this video. Your engagement helps to broaden the reach of these ideas, bringing them to those who can truly benefit from them. Thank you for your support. Okay, now that the formalities are done, let's embark on this journey together, hoping to shift our collective perception and gain a deeper understanding of the world around us. Centuries ago, Plato introduced the world to the allegory of a cave. Imagine, if you will, a scenario where people have been imprisoned in a cave since birth. These prisoners are chained in such a way that they can only look forward at a wall. Behind them is a fire, and between the fire and the prisoners is a walkway for puppeteers to walk. The puppeteers carry objects that cast shadows on the wall of the cave. The prisoners watch these shadows, and since they have never seen the real objects, they believe the shadows to be the most real things in the world. These shadows represent perceptions of the physical world. Suppose one prisoner is freed and allowed to leave the cave. Initially, the light outside the cave is blinding, and the escapee is unable to see anything. Gradually, the escapee gets used to the light and starts seeing and understanding the real world outside the cave, realizing that the shadows on the wall are not reality. If the freed prisoner returns to the cave and tries to explain to the other prisoners that the shadows on the wall are not real, the remaining prisoners would not believe him. The allegory suggests that the prisoners, like many people, might even resist enlightenment, preferring the familiar illusion of the cave to the shocking reality of the outside world. This allegory, as Plato explained, is a metaphor for how we perceive and understand the world around us. The shadows on the cave wall represent the perceptions that we believe to be our reality. These perceptions are formed by our limited experiences and the influences of those around us, much like the shadows created by the puppeteers in the cave. In the modern world, this allegory still holds true. Many of us exist in a metaphorical cave of our own, limited by our boxed thinking. We are conditioned to accept certain norms and beliefs, and these form the boundaries of our world, our reality. We are, in essence, prisoners of our own perceptions. This state of mental obedience, this acceptance of a defined reality, is often reinforced by societal pressures and expectations. We are encouraged to conform, to accept the shadows on the wall as the only truth. This box thinking confines us, keeps us chained, and limits our perspective of what is possible. But what if we were to break these chains? What if we were to turn around and see the fire, the puppeteers, the world outside the cave? As Plato suggested, this would be a challenging and uncomfortable process, but it would also be a transformative one. It would broaden our perspective, expand our understanding, and redefine our reality. By seeking a deeper understanding of our realities, we may as well notice that the shadows on the wall are a distortion of our reality. Just as in Plato's cave, our perception at each level defines the reality we live in. By breaking free from the chains of boxed thinking, we can begin to see the world in a new light, and in doing so, we can start to shape our own reality rather than accepting the one that has been presented to us. In the shadows of our reality, we find the puppeteers of conceptual manipulation. This, my friends, is a world where individuals, with their own agendas, craftily skew concepts, bending the very fabric of our understanding. It's like a magician's trick. a sleight of hand designed to distract and deceive, to limit our perspectives and keep us from seeing the full picture of our reality. Imagine a kaleidoscope. Each turn, each shift presents a new pattern, a fresh perspective. But what if someone controlled the turns, deciding which colors and patterns you see? That's conceptual manipulation in action. It narrows our worldview, confining us within a carefully curated reality. It's a subtle yet potent technique, often employed by those in power to control narratives, to shape public opinion. They twist the meanings of words, create false equivalencies, and manipulate contexts, all to further their own ends. It's a game of chess where we are the unwitting pawns, moved around the board at the will of unseen hands. What is conceptual manipulation in action? Think of the word country, the imaginary borders that can limit someone's ability to cross an imaginary line without having a visa, or the concept of enemies in a government-led conflict. We are often brainwashed to pick a side based on a narrative, forgetting that on the other side there are always civilians, just like us, wanting peace, love, and unity, often brainwashed and puppeteered to get dragged into a conflict that they have no connection to. Cultures, religions, countries, genders, they are all concepts which split us into us versus them. But there is no them. As humans, we are all interconnected. We are all us. And here's the thing. Once we recognize this manipulation, we can begin to break free from its chains. We can start questioning the narratives presented to us, challenge the status quo, and seek out different perspectives. We can strive to broaden our understanding, to see beyond the manipulated concepts and into the true nature of our reality. Conceptual manipulation is a tool used to box our thinking and keep us from understanding our reality fully. But remember, knowledge is power, and with this power, we can start to change the game. To break free from this mental obedience, we need to start thinking outside the box. Imagine 6 matches. Now try to arrange these matches to form 4 equilateral triangles. Most people would start arranging the matches on a flat surface, trying to create the triangles in 2 dimensions. But that's where the limitation begins. The task seems impossible, right? However, when we start thinking 3-dimensionally, the problem finds its solution. By arranging the matches in a pyramid shape, we can easily form 4 equilateral triangles. This simple exercise illustrates the importance of challenging our assumptions and broadening our perspectives. In the same vein, our world is not simply a flat plane of existence. It's a complex, multidimensional system that requires big-picture thinking. This means stepping back from the immediate details and viewing things from multiple angles. Many of the issues we face today, whether they be social, political, or environmental, are not one-dimensional. They are intricate and interconnected. To truly understand these problems and find effective solutions, we need to shift our thinking. We need to break free from the constraints of conventional wisdom and dogmatic beliefs. We need to question the status quo, challenge our preconceived notions, and dare to think differently. We need to explore new ideas, embrace uncertainty, and venture into the unknown. It's only by doing this that we can begin to understand the complexity of our world. Often we are presented with a carefully created narrative of the problem, which is quickly supported by an equally carefully crafted solution. The irony is that both the problem and the solution are not ours to solve, and the solution always results in surface-level wins, but deep losses, whether it's through endless wars, currency debasement, through an increasing mountain of debt, losses of individual freedoms, and most importantly, fractionalization of individuals away from unity. Divide and conquer has worked for 2,000 years and is clearly a top strategy applied today. By challenging our assumptions and looking at things in a new light, we can start to see the bigger picture. Today, we have explored some profound concepts that have the potential to transform our perception of the world. We've delved into Plato's Allegory of the cave, reminding ourselves that our reality is often shaped by our perceptions. We've also looked into the manipulative nature of conceptual framing and how it can limit our understanding of the world around us. But most importantly, we've challenged ourselves to think outside the box, to break away from the flat plane of conventional thinking and embrace a 3-dimensional perspective. This approach, this big picture thinking, is not just for solving puzzles with matches and triangles. It's a mindset, a tool that can help us navigate the complexities of our daily lives, enabling us to see and understand things from multiple angles. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to help others benefit from these insights. Please consider watching the next video in the series, Reality Transurfing and Other Laws of the Universe. Imagine a world where you're not just a passive observer, but a masterful creator of your own reality. This is the essence of reality transurfing, a groundbreaking concept introduced by a quantum physicist turned esoteric guru Vadim Zeland. It's not just a theory, it's a practical guide to bending the fabric of reality to your will. Think of it as surfing through the endless possibilities of life, choosing your waves, and mastering the art of balance. In this paradigm-shifting approach, Zeland combines quantum physics with Eastern philosophies, presenting a bold new way to view the world and our place in it. In our exclusive episode, we delve into the heart of reality transurfing, uncovering its most transformative principles, the importance of balancing energy, the power of intention, and the art of letting go to manifest desires. This isn't just about achieving goals. It's a journey towards understanding the hidden mechanics of the universe, learning how our thoughts and emotions interact with the world around us. This episode is more than a revelation. It's a call to break free from the chains of conventional thinking and step into a realm where you're the architect of your destiny. Tune in and embark on a journey to reshape your reality, unleash your potential, and live the life you've always dreamed of. Reality transurfing isn't just a concept. It's the key to a door you never knew existed.